Hello, tea timers. I am just going to stir my tea, take a little sip. That's really yummy. That's a strawberry tea that a friend sent me from England. Highly recommend it. I get gifts from England every week from a dear friend of ours. Now, what I wanted to chat to you today about was this product. It's called polymer clay, and it is a weird substance. You see, it's all kind of crumbly when you first get it out of the package, and then you keep squeezing it, and it becomes all lovely and soft and malleable. And you can make it into all sorts of things. See how it's smooth and gets softer and softer, so you can form it into lots of different things. Now, this is very different from air dry clay and normal clay. Those you have to, well, normal clay, you let it go to the leather stage, and then you do your first firing, and then you glaze it. And then air dry clay is similar, but you don't bake it, you just let it air dry. And then this does not get dry when you leave it out, but you do have to bake it to make it hard. So here is like a little animal that I made. This was just made from one lump of sculpt, and I just played around with it and made it into this little animal. Now, these come in all sorts of colors. You can get large packs with, I think, 24 colors. That gives you a huge amount of variations in color. You can also paint it after it's been baked. The other thing you can do, if you want to do something larger, you can buy this larger packs of just a few colors, like the terracotta, like 1 and 2, and I think a 5-pound pack. Excuse me. It is allergy season in New Jersey. And so you can make all sorts of things. So I made that little animal. My daughter made this little fox, and she painted it. So I've got a broken ear now. And then after it's baked, it bakes at about 225 for about 20 minutes, depending on the thickness of what you're baking. And then afterwards, you can paint it, and you can put this glaze on, which is like a varnish. You could probably just use normal varnish. This stuff is not, well, it's not really expensive because you're not using very much. But then you can varnish it to seal it. This one hasn't been varnished. I actually rather like that terracotta look. It looks like some kind of pre-Columbian artifact that somebody found. One of the things that people use this a lot for is making jewelry, and you can make little beads from it. You want to make sure that if you make beads, that you put the hole in the middle first. So you would use maybe a toothpick or something like that, but you can make lots of little balls and make beads. You can make different shapes for earrings. There's so many things that you could do with this, but children absolutely love this stuff. And my kids have been playing with Sculpt for years and years and years, and I have been finding Sculpt bits all over my rooms and shelves, and you'll come across a little lump on the carpet. We don't have a cat, so I don't worry that a cat did something on my carpet when I find one of these strange lumps. But depending on the color of the Sculpt, it can be a bit disconcerting when you tread on something and then you say, what on earth is that? So you see here I'm taking just little tiny lumps, and I'm squashing my thumb into one, and then I'm just pulling the end a little, and I'm making little petals, and then I'm going to make a little ball, and I'm going to make a little flower. And then you could get a spiky little object like a toothpick, or I've got one of those push pin things, and you can push into your little ball and you can make yourself some little flowers. Now, you could spend a lot more time doing something a little more intricate than that. I'm only doing a little 5-minute video to show you some ideas, but oops, sorry, squashed it a bit. But you see how easily you can make some things that could look really cute. In fact, you could probably find something to stick in the bottom of that, and you could make a little bouquet of flowers. I wouldn't necessarily use black to make a bouquet of flowers for somebody. That would be a little morbid, wouldn't it? But you can see if you had yellow and white, you can do some really cute little simple things like that. Or you can make little animals or more intricate animals, or the sky is the limit. You can make pots, you can make teacup. I couldn't drink from it, but anyway. So have a go with some Sculpey and make some little maybe necklaces or earrings, a pendant or something. Make sure you put the hole in it. If you're going to do some kind of pendant, you want to put the hole in before you bake it. So anyway, have some fun with that, and I will see you next week.